sustainability movement is, it has lots of definitions. The simplest one is that for us to leave the environment in good shape for future generations, so that they can enjoy the same kind of lifestyles that we enjoy. And it's a simple definition, and it's got lots of parts, but I think it's a pretty effective one. That one came out of the UN definition.
We have really a three-part plan underway. The first piece of which was actually to hire Steve France, former principal at Fox Meadow, and a former science teacher in the district, to serve as the coordinator of sustainability efforts for the district. And Steve has worked out in cooperation with a number of other people, has worked out a set of initiatives that will address the way we work our buildings and grounds, the way we operate our buildings and grounds. We'll look at what we do in our curriculum and in our classes to address issues of sustainability and green awareness. And then third, we'll try to address the way we live our lives on a daily basis here, all the way from what we do with the plastic containers we get out of the soda machines to how we run our school buses.
Well, the average student, whether it's someone who's the head of a club or the captain of a team or anything like that, you're going to be putting up signs throughout the school. Definitely use those bulletin boards that have been assigned. This way, everyone will go to those bulletin boards and know where to look for signs. Try to limit the use of how often you put up signs, and make sure you take them down. And when you do take them down, put them in the blue recycling bins. Also, in the lunchroom, it's easy to take your bottle and throw it in the garbage, but you could just as easily go to one of those yellow bins and put it in there for recycling. If you can, just try to carpool with people who are near you, who live near you, and try to organize something, even though the scheduling might be a little difficult. If you find out a way to carpool even once or twice a week, or to practices or whatever, it would make a big difference.
What happened last spring was that our Board of Education adopted a very ambitious goal of reducing the carbon use in this district, reducing the carbon footprint in the district to 90% of the 1990 level by the year 2020.
So we divided it into like three major segments. One is the plant and buildings and transportation, that kind of infrastructure, because Scarsdale is a very large enterprise, and Scarsdale schools are. And in Scarsdale, we're probably the largest. And if you look at the 7 buildings and our carbon footprint, it's quite large. Our activities emit tons and tons and tons of carbon dioxide each year. So part of our goal is to reduce our own carbon footprint. The second part is the part, as I mentioned before, it's teaching. It's the curriculum of sustainability education. It's the instruction. It's the staff development necessary to foster that. And so we're looking into that area. And then the third is our habits and attitudes, and it's all of us. It's the students, it's the teachers, it's the administrators, it's the custodians, it's everybody. We need to think green.
The more directly we can understand how our behavior as individuals has an impact on the schools and on the district and on the community and therefore on the larger world, the more we see that connection, I think the more incentive there is for all of us to begin to change the way we live our lives.